Oh my goodness. Darlene, we're live, and this is the most exciting day because we are launching our secret podcast. But before we do that, I think people need to know about you and me. So you go ahead, introduce yourself.
Okay, well, I'm Darlene Petrie, and I'm the lead generation strategist. And I use the word strategist because I don't just, I am a done for you service, but I'm also teaching you along the way. Using LinkedIn is the most important um, tool for business owners and for people who want to put out their personal brand. And so to me, I am so passionate about doing this because I want everybody to know how important it is. So I think that, and that's who I am. I always say that I'm very I pride myself on creating programs or projects that need to be out there, and this is something that needs to be out there. So that's who I am in a nutshell, Nancy.
You are not doing yourself justice because people who hire you, the professional entrepreneurs and consultants and business owners who hire you know that you are tenacious. And I know that's a big word, folks. It means that she does not give up. She is tenacious at finding good leads, not only finding them, but developing conversations, which then result in hot prospects on your calendar. So you just did not give yourself justice, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you, Nancy.
All right, and I'll take this opportunity to talk a bit about myself. For those of you who don't know me, Nancy Zaire, the sales whisperer. That is a name that was given to me by one of my clients. And basically, it's because of a skill that I teach, which is to be able to identify the personality style, or what I call the buying style, because I'm a sales psychologist, the buying style of your prospect. And when you know what that style is, it is magic. It allows you to have authentic and deep conversations, to develop relationships more quickly, kind of to shorten that learning curve, that takes a while when people first meet each other. And as a result, to go on and do business together. So, hey, welcome again. And for those of you watching live, I'm going to put a comment here in our comment section. Please let us know if you are here viewing our episode, our launch, our big exciting day. Let us know if you're here live or if you're watching the replay. So, Darlene, 5 secret podcast episodes, client builders. What can we say about those episodes?
I can honestly say that I think that it is a must for everybody to have because it's going to take you through all of your LinkedIn profile from top to bottom and guide you through how you can change your LinkedIn profile so that you're able to nurture client relationships on LinkedIn. And I think, for the best thing about it, Nancy, is that it's going to have a focus on understanding and leveraging different buyer profiles. And I just think that that's so important to know who you're communicating with on LinkedIn.
In session 1, we cover niches or niches, depending upon what part of the country you hail from. And it's so important. I know you're resistant to having a niche. So many of us are. Even as we progress in our businesses, we still have a difficulty, pinning down a particular niche. But we're going to talk about the value of that. And particularly, LinkedIn is a niche. It is a way for you to connect directly with other businesses because with 1 billion users, your consumer, you're the person who will buy your service. They're here on LinkedIn.
Mhm.
So episode 2, that's when we go from head to toe, right, on the LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, that's right. We help you with enhancing your LinkedIn profile. It will effectively showcase your professional as well as your personal brand and attract your ideal clients or colleagues and also the people that you want to network with on LinkedIn. So we start at the top where we're doing your profile and work all the way down succinctly to your recommendations.
And so for those of you who do already have a LinkedIn profile, have you optimized it? Is it sterling so that when people visit it, and by the way, they will visit it, it's the first thing that appears in search engines when they Google your name. So your LinkedIn profile, that page has got to be absolutely outstanding. And then in episode 3, this is where I am going to talk about the personality styles and the platinum rule. For those of you who don't know the platinum rule, you definitely want to tune into this podcast. I think it's going to resonate with you. And by the way, that isn't unique to me. I discovered the platinum rule through a book. Actually, initially I heard him present, Tony Alessandra. He has a book by that name, Platinum Rule. So that's what episode 3 is. And then episode 4 features you.
And I'm very excited about the fourth one because it is your lead generation and messaging strategies. And really, if you don't have leads for your business, then you don't have a business. So, we need to really emphasize on updating profiles for personality styles and introducing strategies for finding and messaging your potential clients and personalizing such important information about personalizing your messaging. And, we did talk about niching in the first session. So, joining niching groups will also make better networking. So, these are really important ways of optimizing your LinkedIn profile.
And session 5, oh my goodness, it came too soon, but we're going to reveal how you can look at somebody else's profile and determine what their style is. And that allows you to make the adjustments you need in order to build rapport rapidly. So you're in for a treat. Oh, and we do have some special gifts. So this podcast, did we leave anything important out that we should mention right now?
I think we did. With LinkedIn, I really want to emphasize to people that although you see on the LinkedIn page the profile of people, there is so much information that is not on LinkedIn that is in between the lines. And that's why I think with this secret podcast, I think that when we say secret, we're going to help you find the secrets that people have in their profile as well. And there are a billion people on LinkedIn. This is, to me, the best kept secret, and we want to get it out there to everybody.
Yeah. So 5 podcasts, 5 episodes, a workbook. You can watch the video, you can listen to the audio. There's a lot of great information for you and some secret gifts. What's the investment? Well, right now we're reducing half price. You're kind of our beta group right now. It is a $49 USD uh, uh, offer. And for the first 20 people who decide to jump in and grab hold of it, it's 50% off. So we invite you to do so. Darlene's going to put the link in the messages. And it will be there. I think it's only showing up right now in the YouTube. However, we will put the same message in our LinkedIn because, after all, that is our playground. That's our home space. So we will be sure to do that.
I'm sorry, Nancy, but I can't put it in. It's not letting me even make a
Ah,
comment on
all
it.
right, well, here I go. One
It's
of the things that we are discovering is how to deal with technology. And when I say that this is kind of a beta, it was easy to do the recordings on Zoom or on StreamYard, and that was no biggie. But then I chose to do this through a membership program called Go High Level. It's been a learning curve to realize how to put this kind of information in the Go High Level. In order to edit these podcasts, I just recently subscribed to Descript. And so I'm learning how to use Descript. It's been great. And thank you to Kate Wiley, my virtual assistant. She's the one who created the landing page and has been helping me with various aspects of this. So thank you also, listeners, viewers. We're excited to share this information. It's coming from our heart. We know how valuable LinkedIn is to us. Hence, we want to share that with you.
it is something that we are both very passionate. We both view LinkedIn as our playground. And although we call it our playground, we do take it very seriously. And all of you that we connect with, it's fun, but it's serious. And it's something that really is, to me, a need that is out there to be able to educate and bring awareness to as many people as I can and as you can. Because when you think 1 billion people using LinkedIn and only between 1 and 5% using it to the benefit that it could be used, think about how many times you have gone on LinkedIn to look at somebody and you only have 3 seconds to make that impression. And how many times have you gone in and didn't see anything in the banner, or you're wondering what's the representation of the banner, and there's no profile picture, or you're wondering why that profile picture?
Especially when it's cut off or the face is up front, and these are very interesting things.
Yeah, or it has a hand on the shoulder.
Oh, there's multiple people, right? Who is the one who is being pictured? We don't know.
Yeah, we really want all of you to succeed, and that's why we are getting this information out there.
We called our podcast Client Builders because that's the goal. The goal is to use LinkedIn to create more clients in your database, not just more connections, but actual paying customers. 40% of that 1 billion LinkedIn members, 40% look at LinkedIn every day. So think about that. That's 400 million people that are looking at LinkedIn. Don't you think one of your new clients is there among that 400 million? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're here. We're here to give you a very proven strategy for how to develop and use LinkedIn to your advantage. So we invite you to subscribe to our podcast, get the inside scoop. Any additional things for us to say?
I
That's
think
it.
that's it. We're looking forward to connecting, and please do comment when you do watch the YouTube, because the podcast, because it's something that's going to help us. And also in the comments, if you would like to see anything else for Client Builders to present on, we're more than willing to be out there for you.
That's it. So we're going to end it. This is Dr. Nancy Zayer, Sales Whisperer, and
Darlene Petrie, lead